Hello there guys. I'm back. I found this artificial voice generator online. I suppose this will do just fine. As I said, I don't want to bother my flatmates, so I record in silence and then I'll dub the videos with this. I hope you like it. Where were we? Well, I'll show you the defenses we can handle right now. The Merlins and the spikes. The first ones are thought to be on a wall, to defend the structures like the castles. It's more effective against archers, the spikes. Well, you already know what they are meant to. I won't treat you like children. In time we'll be able to unlock more effective defenses, but for now this is all we have. Let's see what is doing Alma. Do you know that in Spanish Alma means soul? It seems like she is hungry. This shouldn't have to be a problem. Last time we collected a lot of food. The lack religious activities is more important right now. If you ignore this for too long the characters get angry and might leave. An altar should solve it. She is restitutionist. That means that she is Christian. This is the other thing. In this game there are two religions. One is based around Christians, the other in Nordic pagans. Well, I already said that food was not a problem. Until we have more people we should be just fine. The people comes with some events, usually pursued by some enemy faction. But I don't know if two characters can have a child. This game is just starting to be playable. I'll just put a brazier in the room to make her comfy. What was I talking about? Ah, yes, the game. It's still in development, with major changes still on the way. You should see the library page in Steam. They make changes every week. This game is like a medieval RimWorld in 3 dimensions, but I believe it can be much more. Just wait and see. And the music? It's wonderful. We just heard a track that seems to be from Oblivion. I like more the Celtic ones now. I thought that in this episode she'll be researching, but there is always something that can make you go outside. Well, let's chop these trees and hope that Greenpeace won't come for us. I'll plant trees on this spring, to don't be in this situation the next winter. 1 tree less. They grow back naturally if you don't build on the spot, but that's on spring. Sorry if the voice sounds a little robotic. It's the best I have for the moment. What should we do now? A little more wood is always good. It sounds a little strange, no? Well, this is the best voice of the page, the others are a little uncanny. We should do this to have our entertainment up. It's important to keep them happy, if not they leave. What happened? I thought we ordered her to do this. I looked on the artwork page of Steam about this game. In the workshop, people is able to do really cool things with this game. It have an unexplored, but promising vibe like Minecraft had back on 2011. Well, not the creepypastas. I thought we wouldn't have problems with the wood, but I was wrong. Okay, let's wait for Alma to chop some trees. The AI isn't the best now. But let's wait. The herbs are medicinal. If your characters are wounded they can be cured with this. Hello Silence my old friend. Now berries. Well, it's not entirely a bad thing. Let's have as many as we can. Then we'll be sure that nothing happens. Okay, I'll put her to work with the wood. This almost seems a bad joke. Now we'll have a warm house. Like it must be. Wow. The event I talked about before. Okay, a guy named Osgood wants to come to our lands to escape from the Queen Isabella. There's no way we'll let her have him. We'll accept him, right guys? Well, he appears on the border of the map hurt. That usually happens. In a day or so his enemies will come to take him. Then we'll be able to defend him or give him to them. The first assaults are usually pretty easy. And having another character is pretty useful. Let's make a house for him. With 2 characters it will be way faster than before. I'm already planning to do a town here, and this will be the square. Having houses beside the square is useful too as a defense. You can use them like walls and make intricate your characters to the militia. You'll ask yourselves why I don't use the already existing wall. It's problematic on the roof. It's better building this way, at least in the aesthetic sense. I'll change the window with a wall, but that will be a little later. Maybe this time I should make it to beside the house. I mean the expansion. I'll expand this to another direction. But first let's finish the main module. Okay, this is a nice space for the house to go. Maybe I'll even make a barn when this thing is over, to have more space on Alma's house. That's the other thing. There isn't any ownership option like in RimWorld. When the characters are tired they just go to the nearest free bed, or they just sleep in the ground if they don't have any bed near. That is more like RimWorld. The windows are useful in order to control the temperature. In winter closed, on summer open. Okay, this may do it. Yep, I think the walls are done here. With a click and drag I'll make the floor. It seems ready, no? We'll make the roof and this will be over. I just remembered another game. Can someone put on the comments if RimWorld was before Prison Architect? Okay, this would do it. The house seems okay, no? I'll just put this details and we'll be ready to continue. Sorry if it's a little slow now. It's the most tedious part of the game, but when we'll have our own great city, with lots of citizens and many activity, well, I think it's worth it. But to have that we must do this before. I usually plan these things. It's best to keep it organized and in an efficient way. I suppose that the square should be of 3 modules on every corner. Then the streets would be 7 blocks wide. The insides are secondary, but I always do it. I like this games, but I think that next I'll do a little of Fable maybe. It's a game that I really like. Or maybe the Old Republic, there's a new expansion. It seems like Osgood is here now. Let's see. Okay, this should do it. Now let's wait for his house to be done. Wood is essential. My worry is that we are chopping every tree in the area, and this might be problematic.
With 2 workers this house should be ready a lot quickly than the other one. Sorry about the change of voice. I had a problem and I needed to change my TTS. They should have the house ready in a pair of days. Maybe before the assault. There are still trees in this zone. But we are growing scarce of them. Well, at least Osgood is the only person we'll get this winter. Usually there is one for season. It's night now, it would be intelligent to make him a bed in Alma's house for the moment. When the house is done we'll move it to the other building. It's truth. Osgood is wounded. Alma should cure him. That's what I told you before. The herbs are medicine. His more urgent wounds should be cured now. He will get better in a little while. I'll put a little altar here until I'll build the church. Well, this might seem small, but it's safe and warm. They should be okay here. His enemies should be near. The best idea is to give him away a pawn. It's hour to work already? Okay, let's see what they can do. I think the wood might be problematic. It's over really fast. And we aren't able to plant more for the moment. However, I'll change this window before the enemies come. Sorry about the silence. It's not much to talk right now. I'll wait to see what else happens. The best moment for the music, no? Yep, the wood would be our worst rival on this series. And it's pretty far now. Maybe we should cut the trees from the north. Well, it seems like there is still pretty much. But we need hay to make the roof. This will be worse than wood. Let's cut this and finish at least the walls. Sorry about the long silences. I'll try to cover them, but you have to understand that this robotic voice is put manually, so it's a little exhausting by the end. However, I'm just making a video to really nobody, so it's also my fault. If somebody watch this video, well, it will be a victory. But I don't think anybody will lose its time in this. Well, let's continue. 4 hours to the incursion. We must be ready. I hope that on the next incursion we could put at least a spike trap to mess with them. I think this will be the end of the video. We'll fight back the enemies and then we'll call it a day.
Yep, they're here. Let's take our weapons to repel our enemies. Nobody should take our dear friend.
2 of them. This is easy one. Let's get back. They don't deserve our attention. Get ready, citizens. Defend our lands. We'll just wait here to them to come for a little. Then we'll charge. We'll defeat them without even a scratch. I'm sure of it. Alma is fighting with the other melee soldier. If they kill him, the archer will run. They usually flee when half their army is dead. We must protect our archer. They are defenseless against melee. Well, we won. The enemy archer will flee now. Let's see if we can catch him. No, he's far too far. Just scavenge the death soldier for something valuable. I'll store everything here, even if I will let that rot. We'll store this until we have another character with us. Then we'll be more able to defend the town. Lastly, the winter is almost over. 3 more days and we will be on spring. We have many things to do before that. This house should be finished by the next episode to keep up the pace. And we still need to research the most basic techs. Well, with that we just finished today's episode. We survived the first raid and our town have a new inhabitant. I think we have been productives today. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. A comment advising how to better my videos would be appreciated too. See you later.